Well, things would start brewing. We'd always know when it was starting. Like sleep patterns out of whack, headphones, not eating, more eating, secret eating. That's when the wife would start panicking. I'm sure she just added to the stress of the situation, to be honest, but how do you say, stop going upstairs every 10 minutes to check whether she's alive? Because for a start, you know that'll cause a row, but you also know that soon enough there will be blood everywhere or an overdose or something, because it's happened so many times before. And we never knew when. I mean, it could be hours, could be days. You can't sit up for a fortnight awake with someone trying to prevent something from happening when you don't know when or what it's going to be. So it'd get to about midnight, I'd have to go to bed because I got work in the morning and I don't get paid if I don't go in. I know it sounds kind of heartless, but you sort of get completely desensitised to it. Like your sympathies, your emotions, your feelings, just they're on a sliding scale. I mean, don't get me wrong, the first time, complete pandemonium. But by the 30th time, you're like, oh God, not again. I've got clients coming in the morning. Sometimes my wife would call the crisis line. But things always happen in the middle of the night. By that time, the crisis line's been switched to some inpatient ward. The phone's answered by an agency nurse who has literally no idea that they are the crisis line, and they always say exactly the same thing. Go to A&E. With what? Someone who doesn't want to go? Someone who hasn't actually done anything, might not do anything for days, and you get there just for a quick chat, then sent home, told to contact the key worker the next morning. 50-mile round trip for that. Sometimes if there was a lot of blood, we'd call an ambulance. Or if she'd taken something like paracetamol. You've always got to go in for paracetamol. I always thought she took paracetamol because it was a really good way to stop the world. Guaranteed 24 hours in hospital. Somewhere safe. Away from us, from the house, and all those thoughts and feelings that were building up inside. So off she'd go in an ambulance. The wife would follow in the car, otherwise she wouldn't be able to get home again. About 6 hours later, I'd feel her crawl into bed. All right, I'd say. She'd just say, she'll be in for a couple of days or something like that. And I'd roll over, go to sleep, wake up and go to work. Like nothing had happened. Because it was nothing. It was normal. I remember the first time I said something to my boss. He said, "Cool, that girl of yours, she needs to sort herself out, right pain in the arse." I know he meant it to be sympathetic, but I didn't need to hear that. The exact same words that were going around in my head said back to me. After that, if I'd got no sleep, I just said I was up all night with a dodgy tummy or something. Easier, innit?